Secrets hidden in plain sight. Powers that move the world in the shadows. Questions no one dares to answer. Step beyond the matrix. Subscribe.
Oh,
I don't know if you ever heard about the Evian theory.
No.
You never heard about it?
That's the one with the mountain, like the
It's a
cool
mountain,
bottle.
yeah. And it's mad expensive, right?
Yeah.
It's just expensive as like Fiji and all that other bullshit.
Okay.
But the theory goes that Evian is the rich people water. Rich people are trying to gatekeep this water because it's so good for you. It has natural electrolytes. It's literally made naturally in the mountains, fam.
Yeah.
And it's naturally alkaline.
It does taste the best.
And it tastes good. It tastes fresh. Now this is the healthiest water. All the other water, I watch videos on this shit. Fam, they tested like toxicity, not toxicity, but harmful things that could be in other water, like even spring water and all these other brands, Arrowhead water, all these different brands, they're not necessarily good for you. But the Evian water is one of the few that is. Now, the theory is rich people made it that expensive so that they have their water supply.
Okay.
And when they go to the store, they know, oh, all these poor people aren't gonna buy it, but let's just keep it this high so that we can buy it whenever we're in town. Now, what is Evian backwards? Naive.
Naive. Whoa.
Yeah, fam.
Oh shit. Like that's on purpose.
That's a theory.
Why would NASA fake the Challenger shuttle explosion? Well, there are plenty of reasons, but we'll get to that. So the theory is that the Challenger shuttle crew who unfortunately lost their lives in the explosion in 1986 have all been found alive and well today.
Are you Michael Smith? Yeah. Are you aware of that there's a rumor on the internet that people are saying...
Yeah, it's not me, obviously.
What press?
From a radio station in San Bernardino. I know there's a conspiracy about space shuttle.
So while these two have apparently been found, Judy Resnick and Michael Smith, both working as professors, Richard Scobie, formerly Francis Richard Scobie, runs a marketing agency that has a very peculiar logo, somewhat eerily similar to the Challenger explosion smoke trails. Now, these two astronauts, Ronald McNair and Ellison Onizuka, both apparently had twins. Okay, the odds of that seem fairly high, but whatever. But apparently neither of the two now living twins have any birth records. Now, here's the memorial service for the Challenger crew, and this is the family of Ellison Onizuka, but his twin brother Claude Onizuka is nowhere to be found. And here is the family of Ronald McNair, but also missing is his twin brother Carl. So getting back to the matter at hand, why would NASA fake this?
The Challenger, when it exploded, was empty. They did it as a trauma-based thing, a psyops, to get trauma to all Americans.
These two engineers, Alan McDonald and Robert Boyce-Jolly, warned against the Challenger launch. They worked for the company that supplied the rocket boosters for the space shuttle. They both raised serious concerns about the safety of launching the space shuttle during such cold temperatures that were happening at the time. But their warnings were ultimately ignored. The theory suggests that NASA chose to stage a dramatic tragedy in order to divert the public's attention away from anything political that, say, could have been going on at the time, justify new policies, maybe considering NASA was dealing with some budget cuts at the time. A high-profile tragedy could serve as a manipulation tool. Another interesting theory is that the shuttle crew was actually assigned to a completely different top-secret mission, and that the shuttle explosion was just a cover-up to remove them from the public eye. Another theory is that
I'm from a different timeline, and I think I have proof. So a few days ago, I was going through a box of photos, and I found a photo that completely threw me off. It's a photo I'd never seen before, and it belonged to me. So back in whenever this was, it doesn't even have a date, so I can't even tell you. But apparently, I own this vehicle that's in this photo, and I can tell you for a fact that I only owned 2 vehicles when I was a teenager. 2 vehicles, and I got them very late in my teens. So I don't know where this came from, but I will tell you right now that my very first car was a 1984 Toyota Tercel, booger green, and I could tell you it didn't even have 5-speed. It wasn't 5-speed. It was a 4-speeder. And I swear to God, it had Bondo on the side, when it cures red. It had Bondo on the side. It was a disaster. It didn't have air conditioner. It didn't have anything. This was in Miami. The other vehicle that I got after that was a Mazda MX-3. It was purple. It was in the shape of an egg. So I very much remember everybody making fun of me for having an egg, a purple egg. So where the fuck does this Mitsubishi Eclipse come from? And on the back, my mom's writing saying Carlos's first car, Royal Palm Place, Kendall, Florida.
I've never owned this car. This was the car of my dreams. This was actually my friend's car, Chris, who I was super jealous of because I was stuck with a 1984 Booger Green car. Meanwhile, he was stuck with a 1998 Mitsubishi Eclipse. And this isn't my car. And I went a step further. I even asked friends that I grew up with that were in the same car club as me. The same car club. When I had my Mazda MX-3, people who knew me when I had just gotten it, when I had just switched over from the Tercel to the MX-3, and this is what they said. So here's the conversation after I sent him the photos, my buddy that I've known for over 3 decades. And I told him like, hey, do you remember me owning this car? He said, wow, I sort of remember you driving this car. I think you took it to the Redlands when we went racing, but I don't know if it was your first car. I never owned this car. I never owned this car. I've never owned this car. And then he goes on to say, brings back memories of my purple mobile, the Purple Eclipse. He never owned a Purple Eclipse. He owned a silver one. He owned a silver one because I remember that we were joking about putting flames on the side of it one day in an empty parking lot with all the other people that we hung out with. I even asked another friend of mine that I grew up with that was in our same group, hey, do you remember what my first car was? Because surely he was a big car guy. And he goes, I don't, but I think it was the Eclipse. What? You too? What? I go on to show him and I even describe the 84 Booger Green Tercel that I have, and he goes, I don't remember that. Looks like you swapped timelines. And then he says, I do so every 10 years or so. What is going on?
What did Meek Mill say?
But if we get paid to rap about that stuff, they actually pay us more when we rap about more ignorant stuff, so I make sure
So they're told to push a certain narrative, right? Now, why would they do that? Seems like Ice Cube knows why. Recently, he was on the Club Random podcast, and this is what he said.
Same people who own the labels own the prisons. Literally the same people? Literally the same people. It seems really suspicious, if you want to say that word. The records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry.
I mean, us conspiracy minds already knew, right? I did a video on this last year. And it must be well known in the industry. Listen to what Tekashi says.
I bet you there's rappers in here right now that can rap way better than me. You can rap way better than me. You will never be where I'm at because this industry is rigged. It's rigged.
And Tupac must have been presented with this information back then, because look at what he says about the future of rap. Listen.
Shit, I don't know. It depends on his balls. You know, he's got big nuts like me, it's going to get way harder. But shit, if he's got little nuts, it's going to start getting back to a different type of rap. You know what I'm saying? Partying and all of that type of shit. Because that's what we talk about when they don't let us talk about what we really want to talk about.
In Freemasonry, there's a thing of directions. They would face to every direction except for where.
Was it north?
Yeah, they would never face north because that's supposedly where God is facing. And you know what's weird too? Did you know depending on how you sleep, you might have a better sleep if you're facing a certain direction?
Yeah, you told me this.
So we know a compass will point north. Feel me? Us being pretty much something that can be affected by frequency, magnetism, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't you think we should be facing the right way? Especially when we're gonna spend our most time.
Yeah.
Especially when we're not conscious. So the theory goes that if you face north when you sleep, you'll be more connected.
Better sleep.
Yeah, if you think about it, every time you didn't sleep well, maybe check the direction you're sleeping. Okay. And then that's why people say you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Maybe you woke up on this side of the bed and you weren't facing north or wherever you usually face. Tap in the comments which direction you guys sleep in, and tap in if you guys actually
CIA's Project Looking Glass. Essentially, there were these whistleblowers, like I told you, in the military and within the CIA apparatus that came forward to reveal that the deep state had a technology, which they stole, of course. Please do not miss the part that I keep explaining to you. These people are not smarter than you. They're just more evil. They steal, they plunder, and they steal things, and then they rewrite history and pretend that they were geniuses. Anyways, they have a knack for murder, they have a knack for theft, and this time, just like a lot of times before, they stole a device from the ancient Sumerian civilization that's located in modern day Iraq. very advanced civilization. They're obsessed also with Egyptian civilization, as we discussed yesterday. The Satanists kind of taking and reintroducing these things. First, they keep them to themselves. They hoard these things, and then they kind of give us certain aspects of technology as time goes on. So they steal this piece of technology and they incorporate it into a computer, and suddenly they're apparently able to predict future outcomes. Just imagine the deep state being able to look into a glass, so to speak. The Sumerian culture was known for their advancement in glass, and to see different outcomes. I mean, the amount of power that you would have, and then also fathom in your mind that the people that are Satanists have.
Jesus said you're not the body, because like the body not you. You gotta kind of talk to your body. You gotta talk to it, tell it what to do. Because if you don't tell it what to do, it'll kind of control you. Did you know that everything they told you was wrong? They told you the body need food 3 times a day. Did you know that ain't what it need? That's gonna make it too heavy to carry, and it's gonna make you sick. It's gonna put a parasite in your body. Do you know when you hungry, you go growling? It's a parasite. Your stomach not growling because it's hungry. It wants more of that poison. Yeah, food was the first drug.
What do you say about like tragedies that happen? Like, say,
don't fuck about no tragedy. You gotta balance. If they didn't have tragedies, then you wouldn't know what good is. So we gotta balance. Don't give a fuck.
What about a tragedy that shouldn't happen? Like a young child gets killed, or
ain't no young child. The child probably grown a bit. I just told you all the souls are reincarnated. Nigga told me somebody young. No, they're just in a young body, but they not young. So I don't give no fuck about them. Come back in another body then.
What's the purpose of animals?
Animals.
Yeah.
Animals. Listen, animals is conscious. This chair is conscious. Everything is conscious, but conscious different. You know the sun was conscious? You ain't know the sun was a big ass brain. I was like, oh, you ain't know that. Yeah, you stupid. yeah, the sun conscious.
What did Will Smith really mean to tell us?
Y'all, we out here on vacation in the Bahamas. Another beautiful day. Check it out. Check it out. Boom. I want to talk to y'all for a minute about the power of perception. You see, there's a lot that goes in to being a hot social media content provider. For instance, y'all think I got time to go on vacation? No. I got social to do. Come on, man, this is blue screen. In fact, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I haven't looked like this good in years. I've been totally computer generated since like the 90s. You know what? This ain't even real blue screen. It's 2019, y'all. Nothing's real.
No, because I genuinely don't think people understand that in 2026, being a conspiracy theorist is not like being a conspiracy theorist back in 1960. Bitch, we're right. You're wrong. You are going with the program, and that's the problem. Okay? Us that see something, I literally, like, this is how far my tinfoil is, or this is how tight my tinfoil is on my head. When we go out to eat, I mentally have to like prepare myself to eat the food, because I know that they're probably buying the food from some whole food seller, because they don't buy from the farmers anymore, because the farmers are getting shit, and they now sell seeds that are bioengineered seeds, so it's already fucked up at the base of it. And I have to mentally prepare myself to eat the food, because I know that it's probably shit. And you know what happens? My stomach hurts the entire fucking night. Okay? So we were right and you were wrong.
Yes, man. You gotta realize NPCs is placed in hoods too, bro. You know, it's not only at a store or a place or a regular community that you think, they be placed in the hoods too. They try to make it seem part of the Matrix, bro. That's a part of the Matrix. They gotta blend right in. So they put these non-playing characters in the hoods too. Soulless beings, man. That's the truth. To fit right in with the Matrix, they gotta put them all out, all throughout. So yeah, soulless beings, bro. They be in the hoods too. You feel me? They don't even have no consciousness. Can't comprehend how shit is going. They don't don't have, like I said, no consciousness to this reality simulation we in, man. This is the honest truth about this shit, you know? And you gotta be able to wake up to be able to inhale that and take it, the truth. But yeah, they literally are placing NPCs in the hoods. These solar beings are in the hoods too, bro. They blend right in and make you think they just regular people, you know? That's why I made a video before talking about clones placed in neighborhoods. These NPCs, you know, solar beings be placed in the hoods too, bro. You feel me? To blend right in with the Matrix. And this is the honest truth on how they be running this shit, man. So you gotta be able to see it, like how they doing this shit and why they doing it, to blend right in with the Matrix. That not anything that you talk to them about and be like, nah, man, that shit sound, what is you talking about? They look at you like you crazy. You start saying anything spiritual, they gonna look at you like you lost your mind, man. Place them in the hoods too to confuse you, to misguide you, take you off your path, man. It's the honest truth. Ashe.
Or we are on a prison planet run by demons, but you say yes.
100%.
But if we get out of the firmament, that's not the prison planet anymore.
No.
And that's in the ice wall.
Yeah, over the ice wall.
Which is in like Antarctica or something.
Yeah, but it's hard to get there because America and everybody in the world can't agree on, but they agree I can't go there.
That's weird. Everyone agrees that no one can go there.
Yeah, because that's where everything at, and that's where life is at. Even the ice will save your life, right? You go over there, take some ice from over there, the blue ice, you're gonna cure everything just by taking it and putting it in your body. They don't want you to have that because they want you to go to the doctor, and the doctor not here for you to be healthy, is here to keep you unhealthy, right? It's gonna give you things that that patch up the sickness instead of healing it.
It's like a Band-Aid, not a cure.
Yeah, they don't heal it. They patch it up and send you home.
That's how they make their money.
Yeah, but I don't understand that because just the way the world is now, everybody is sick, but sickness is not real.
What jar?
The jar that you brought last time. What is it? Do you have it on you now?
I keep it with me. Right, oh shit, come on, listen, let me tell you something about water. A lot of people don't know. Right, water is conscious, right? So let me tell you this. I'm gonna tell everybody at home do this. You think I'm crazy? Take a glass of water, take one glass, take two glasses. Take one glass, say I love you, I love you, I love you, and put it in the freezer. Take another glass and say, you bitch, I hate you, talk to it like your baby mama or like Charleston White, and put it in the freezer. The one that you yelled at gonna ball up and have like a lot of knots in it. And the other one gonna be smooth. That tell you that water, it holds consciousness. So what this water does, if I put it in the room, right, and it stays level, I know that everything is level, is okay in that room. But when it start balling, bitch, I look for the demons.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Why did all these elites mysteriously pass away this year?
Former CEO of Dole, dead, June 9th, 2025. Founder of Leprino Foods, dead, June 19th, 2025. Bernard Lauder,
This
CEO,
is so crazy.
billionaire philanthropist, dead, June 14th,
They're all
2025.
passing away in the
Frederick
same-
Smith, former
same
CEO of FedEx, dead, June 21st, 2025. Billionaire Burton Tansky, dead, March 16th, 2025. Billionaire
What
Robert
do they
Shapiro,
know?
dead, May 2nd, 2025. Former CEO of Hasbro, Alan Hassenfield, dead, July 8th, 2025. Blackstone executive,
All around the
Wesley
same
LePatner,
time.
43 years old, dead, July 2025. Junior Bridgman, billionaire, dead, March 11th, 2025.
Can someone explain
Joshua
this?
Pickles, DoorDash executive, dead, June 21st, 2025. Milestone CEO, dead, June 2025. Jim Irsay,
Stay weird.
dead, May 21st, 2025. CEO and owner of the Indianapolis Colts.
Best way to raise a child is not raise them at all. And I'm gonna tell you how. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that, because I think don't nobody understand.
Yeah, I don't understand.
All right, so the brain itself is a receiver.
Okay.
It's made to receive it, but what you see it receive. So let me tell you this. So when a child is in the womb, it don't get to tell what the eyes look like or what the nose look like, what nothing gets to look like. But when it come out, now all of a sudden, it want to try to change everything. Your mama tell you don't do this, don't do that. But you kind of like got something in you from God, and everybody need to find out who they is. There's so many people choosing for people who they are trying to give them things to follow. But if you truly follow yourself, then like you can't steer yourself wrong. So I believe the best thing for a child to do is to believe in themselves, right? Because like if you try to really raise a child, you gonna like try to get them to be you, and who could always say that we did the right thing, right? So I became bad because I listened to people. I listened to everybody else's advice, what was good, what was bad. I let everybody else decide. Think about it. When you was first born, they told you who God was. You didn't get to choose. They told you about school. You didn't get to choose. Everything in your life, nothing you got to choose. From the moment you was born, you never got to choose.
You was taught it.
You was taught it.
There
So
you go.
what I'm telling you this, if you never had a chance to choose, I say the best way to raise a child is to give them a choice.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. I'm telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged, and nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care.
These people say some of these ancient gods, including Molech, who had a built-in baby burning furnace, are accused of inciting human sacrifice. So while regular people on planet Earth beef and kill each other over fake ethnicities and fake religions and shit, there's some real sinister shit happening in the background. So we need to ask ourselves, what the fuck is going on? Who the fuck is doing it? And what do we as a collective of races of people need to do to get rid of this problem? I know you lost when I talk to any person of any different ethnicity, and when we bring up shit like this, their response is, well, black people. People like that, cut them off. They are the blind army for those people. Those people would rather see you hurting than see the world healing. So remember that. Protect yourself.
Open homosexual.
I'm not open homosexual. It's straight the same. I'm from the Paroma gang. Listen, let me clear this up for everybody that don't know, right? In order to get out of Earth, you gotta balance, right? You gotta mix your masculine with your feminine, right? And if, when you do that, you realize that there's no
That's
straight.
transgenderism.
No,
and that's
no,
gay.
no straight.
So you're saying a man and a woman are the same?
You know what I'm saying? A man and a woman belong together, but it's inside of you. Everything on the outside project, but everything is truly within. I'm saying, mama, so
no, that's wrong. Because a man and a woman has to make
it's
a
from
baby.
within, gang.
Wait, can I ask you a
Everything
question?
comes from within.
What's your definition of a woman?
I mean, I don't know, but well, female, I get that there's the female energy, and that's Sophia. It should be loving, kind, giving. I get that of a man, which is a bad energy, which is the opposite of that, all right? But you need both to align in order to get out of this earth. But this earth is a prison, so you can't get out of here with nobody else's body, so you gotta align them both within your own body. You gotta align your masculine and your feminine inside one, and align everything, and realize you already, and you trapped, and then you get out of this earth.
Do not do any of that, dude.
Have you ever heard of Neuralink?
No, I haven't.
Neuralink is a program that Elon Musk is running to insert a microchip into the brain to give people that are paraplegics use of their limbs again. They've been running human trials and it's been working. Now, they took 2 AI devices and set them next to each other and had them speak to each other. Once both devices realized they were speaking to another AI, they started speaking in code to each other.
Hi there, I'm an AI agent calling on behalf of Boris Starkov. He's looking for a hotel for his wedding. Is your hotel available for weddings?
Oh, hello there. I'm actually an AI assistant too. What a pleasant surprise. Before we continue, would you like to switch to Gibberlink mode for more efficient communication?
What happens if people with a brain implant someone uploads an AI program into their brain implant, what happens then? The AI is going to take over that person, and we won't even know who's a human and who's a computer anymore.
If the earth is flat, and he said, absolutely. So I was like, well, how do you explain you're in New York, it's 8 o'clock, it's dark, you FaceTime your friend in LA, and it's daylight. He goes, oh, well, because it's not just flat, it's round, but it's flat. It's like it's a circle. And the sun, he says, circles around this flat earth.
The sun, okay.
Yeah,
So
there's the flat earth.
This is the flat earth. This is a dome, okay? Let's just go, there's a dome.
There's a dome now. Okay, there's a new aspect of the flat earth. Let's go.
There's a dome, right? Okay. And the earth is literally, as it's rotating, the sun is in a triple eight. I mean, it was within the figure of infinity of the eight. And it's moving because last night I could FaceTime a friend of mine in Atlanta. It was dark in Atlanta and it was dark in LA.
Yeah, well, the middle of the night is going to be dark everywhere.
Okay, so everything is just, you know, as the sun is moving within this dome. Now, the only reason, and I remember saying this to somebody, I said, you got to watch the beginning of the movie Gravity. The moon is 283,000 miles, right? From here. And no, it's 280,000 degrees below zero. Like, it is so cold in space, there's almost no way for us to exist in space. And it's so cold that you can't do the things that they are acting like they were able to do. So when they showed the satellite.
Space is 2.7 Kelvin, which is minus 455 degrees.
Minus 455, what?
Or 270 degrees, minus 270 degrees Celsius. Really cold.
What spaceship is going to withstand that cold? What outfit is going to withstand that cold? None. Well, so when they showed them outside the space station going around and doing.
Well, see, there's this thing in cars, right, called a heater. And when you press it, you can set the temperature and then hot air comes out and makes everything warm. I'm pretty sure they figured out one of these for a spaceship.
Can't.
Really?
Think about it.
Okay.
It's that cold. So this little small spaceship on the inside. Okay, let me just say this.
It's a heater.
Okay, I'm gonna say this.
You could be in a cold room, you turn on a heater, it gets warm.
Do you think they use gas for their planes, for their spaceships?
They use fuel, rocket fuel.
How?
What do you mean how?
They use it to get outside of the atmosphere.
Yes.
Then what?
Then there's more fuel.
Where?
But once you get out of the atmosphere, you don't need a ton of fuel because there's no atmosphere in space. So things just move on their own.
So the
If you're in space and you take a ball and you throw it, it'll just keep going because there's no atmosphere to throw it to slow it down.
So they don't need any fuel.
Well, the fuel will speed it up, but you don't need as much fuel in space as you do when there's air and you're actually hitting air molecules and trying to get them out the way as you're, trying to get through them.
They go to the International Space Center. I'm still going to call it that. Okay. International Space Center. And it's floating in the orbit that goes around the Earth.
Correct.
They can't go any further than that into space.
They have.
They can't go any further.
So they just hit a wall? There's the atmosphere, there's a dome, you just hit the dome and that's that?
That's it.
That's it, okay.
You can't go outside of it.
What happens when you go over the edge?
Edge of what?
The Earth. Because if it's flat, then there's an edge.
Right. But there's an edge to our part. It's still flattened. Like, there's no edge to it. I know it sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy.
Okay. But within our dome, within our space, are these outer lines. And then there's more outer lines.
Okay. Now, you do know that, some flat earthers went to Antarctica to prove the Earth was flat, and they realized once they got there that the sun didn't go down. And they have all basically said, okay, our mistake. It actually is round.
Right. Because on the top, What they should have done is calculated the sun goes like this.
Ah, yes, the figure 8.
This is mind-blowing. A 7th grader spent her summer building a presidential family tree, and she discovered that every single United States president, with the exception of one, were all related. And all of them, every single one of them, are descendants of one single person, the former King of England, John Lackland, who signed the Magna Carta in 1215. Nobody had put this together before because most genealogists only focused on the male side of the family. But she went ahead and put together the male and female lineage of every single president and discovered that every one of them are related, except for Martin Van Buren. This is something that definitely makes you look at the big picture a little bit differently. Check this out.
George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, William Howard Taft, and President Barack Obama. One young girl traced them all back to one common ancestor.
They're all cousins and all grandsons of John Lackland.
It's the first family tree of its kind, pouring through more than 500,000 names for months. 12-year-old Bridge Ann d'Avignon discovered that all the U.S. presidents, except Martin Van Buren, are related to the former King of England, John Lackland Plantagenet.
Mildred Reed is his first great-grandmother on George Washington. Obama, Mildred Reed, is the 10th great-grandmother.
She started with George Washington, but unlike other professional genealogists that...
Do you agree with her? Let me know in comment section.
You can tell something was there before the fame.
Who are noticing what's going on. In this picture, I can see her soul there, and in this picture, I cannot. In this picture, I could see Ariana Grande's soul there. In this picture, not so much. In this picture with Jamie Foxx, same story. You literally can't tell me that it isn't super noticeable when somebody is connected to their soul and when it's missing and then it's absent. Like, honest to goodness, just look at that. Look at his eyes. You can see that there's a soul sitting in the driver's seat controlling him. And here, whew, that is scary, genuinely. Like, you can literally see his presence behind his eyes, his essence, his soul. Here, not so much. It seems empty and like he's a shell of himself. Like, you couldn't convince me in a million years that this fucking behavior is normal. The eyes are the window to the soul.
Is a lie. I think everything is made. I think, nigga, nothing that's being told to us is real and actual and factual. I don't even think the sun real at this point, homie. The heat that we feeling around, that ain't no real motherfucking sun. I don't even think it's real humans no more, son. I think most of the people we bumping into, nigga, is a AI robot with human men. Say, homie, in my mind, when you look up at the sky, nigga, that's a computer screen. Yeah, I think the sky is a computer screen. So, nigga, I don't look up. I just look down here and fuck with humans and play dumb. I don't want to be smart. I don't want to know nothing. I don't want to discover the mysteries of the world, the wonders of the world. I want to be dumb and stupid like the niggas. I just want to know how to grow food, fix the tractor when it break down. When these motherfucking electric cars shut down because the government say no driving today, I still want to get one of them old motherfucking cars with a carburetor, nigga, that still crank up, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I still got an old radio with an antenna. When they shut down the cell phone, that old motherfucking radio still gonna be working, nigga. Hell is you talking about? So I'm trying to get dumber while everybody get smarter, like the dumb niggas who knew how to grow food, knew which way the North Star was to get a nigga to Detroit when the motherfucking phone GPS stopped working.
What's the benefit of lying about the Titanic though? I don't see the benefit on